Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Matt Waldron and welcome to Lifestyles of the Smart and Innovative. We bring you to the Lundstrom House of GM Proving Grounds, Milford, Michigan, where the animation team resides. 12 members of the animation team spent countless hours drinking pop and eating popcorn and draining their creative minds for this 30-second animation.
And now, here's the show.
This year's Chairman's Award submission was based on the idea of a time capsule. It consisted of a yearbook, a newspaper set 25 years in the future, and a video. Let's take a look at that right now.
Up to?
Oh, I'm the new physics teacher in the district now. I'm working with the hot seat.
Oh, you know, I've been thinking of going into teaching myself. Did you hear about that new quantum computer Josh has come up with?
Oh, isn't that amazing? You can do anything with it.
Hey, I started a first team. You suppose you could help us out? Maybe help us with our video?
Well, we have our own first team to worry about.
I'm sure we could lend you some equipment or whatever else you might need.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
No problem. I think they're getting ready to start now.
Welcome back, everyone. Before I get into what I've been up to over the last 25 years, I think it's only fitting that we begin the night by watching the chairman's video from the 98-99 team. Unfortunately, it wasn't formatted in holovision, so we'll have to watch it the old-fashioned way, on a flat screen.
Lights, camera, action.
After the '98 competition season, we were very proud of our many accomplishments. But why stop there when there was so many more things to do? We found ourselves on the road even after the competition season was over. We attended various invitationals and exhibitions such as those at Zeeland, Michigan, Kokomo, Indiana, and Mountain Home, Arkansas. The Hotbot also found its way to Ohio for Hamvention, an international gathering of ham radio enthusiasts. By the time spring gave way to summer, home, along with a little R&R, was looking pretty good. Well, at least we got to go home. After taking a day to clean up our adopted stretch of road, the summer began. We started off by helping the Proving Ground with their annual disaster drill.
It's just to keep your neck straight.
The drill provided professionals in the medical and law enforcement fields with an opportunity to keep their skills finely tuned. Students played the roles of the injured. Community events were in no short supply. They provided an excellent way to say thank you for the support given to us throughout the years. We helped with the Huron River cleanup, hauling out everything from tires to picnic tables. A little later in the summer, we were back on the water again. this time to compete in Milford's raft race, robot and all. It was events such as these that inspired a local recording studio to produce The Sounds of Huron Valley, and a portion of this CD was dedicated to the Hot Team. Everybody loves a parade, and the team loved having still another chance to talk with the community about FIRST, and to show off the robot, our hot shots, and our machine shop on wheels. We'd set up a playing field in the nearby park the day before. Everyone was invited to try their hand at driving the robot, and kids of all ages took us up on it. The Hot Team appeared at many events throughout '98. At the Ethanol Vehicle Challenge, at Oakland Technical Center, at a Boy Scouts of America meeting, and at EEAS, a communications fair, to name just a few. Our truck was also displayed in a number of auto shows. As summer waned and school began, a new cause for celebration arose. Two of the teachers on our team, Bob and Jenny, were married. They credit the many hours spent working side by side on the FIRST program with getting them together. A number of team members attended the ceremony. Soon after, we took our show to the state capitol in Lansing.
It's great to have all these students from Huron Valley schools.
Both Nancy Cassis, our state representative, and Senator Bill Bullard honored us with plaques and an official resolution recognizing FIRST and our part in it. They allowed us to set up shop below the rotunda, which was frequented by school groups along with other Capitol patrons. We invited other Michigan teams and together made an impressive display. Visiting school children were fascinated by the robots. To raise money for team travel, we put together a Halloween party in Haunted Trail for children in the area. Though one may argue we had as much fun as the kids, or more.
Just to spice up our winged cat, Fluffy.
Seasonal fundraisers were repeated this year due to their immense popularity, including the Hotspot Christmas Craft Store.
We got $80.
And the Valentine Dinner Dance and Auction. We also made money through candy sales, bottle drives, a craft show, and a garage sale. Also on our agenda was manning booths at various events held in the Pontiac Silverdome and at University of Michigan sporting events. All fundraising events were organized by the Boosters, a group of students and parents working together towards a common goal. This year our team was one of the few selected to pilot the new LEGO League program. Similar to the FIRST competition, children were given an assignment to create and program a LEGO Mindstorms vehicle. The mission of the robot was to navigate an obstacle course. High school students served as mentors and advisors to the 5th and 8th graders participating. Huron Valley Schools had nearly 500 students competing, making up about 1/3 of the national program. After individual school competitions, a district-wide event was held at Lakeland High School. The winners of the school competitions competed against each other, while others went head-to-head on an exhibition field. Students were rewarded for sportsmanship, ingenuity, and other values honored by FIRST.
Carol Borich, President of the Huron Valley School Board.
This event drew a host of influential people within FIRST and the local community, such as Chief Wayne Wally of Milford Police, Carol Borich, President of the HVS School Board, and Robert O'Brien, the Superintendent of Huron Valley Schools.
Of the White Lake Police.
And it's pretty amazing how things can happen.
Also in attendance were Dean Kamen and Andrew Allen. Footage of the competition was shot by Hot Team members and edited into a short video to promote the LEGO Mindstorms. A week after the district competition, the Huron Valley Schools LEGO Leaguers, also called the Hot Shots, set off on the 5-hour trip to Chicago's Museum of Science and Industry.
This is the flag. Nice turn 2.
11 of the 12 teams came from Huron Valley. The other was from the museum itself. All participants came away from the LEGO League with a new, exciting view of science and technology, and couldn't help but sing its praises. Next on our schedule was the Chief Delphi Invitational. With a grand cheering section and a pep band to match, we came away with the Spirit Award and a second-place finish. Excitement soon gave way to lament as later that night we gathered to wish GM employee TJ Flynn, who had been with the team since the beginning, good luck on his new job at GM's Desert Proving Grounds. We all knew that we would miss him and urged him to join the team at DPG so we could see his smile again. The Oakland County School Board invited us to give them a demonstration and explanation of the LEGO League in first. Students who had worked on the Chairman's Award submission, the animation, and the robot talked about their specific groups. They also fielded questions from board members. Because of the influence this evening had, a new team was formed. On the day of the ESPN coverage of the first Nationals, many of us gathered in groups to watch it with friends and family. But television is not the only kind of publicity we received. We appeared in newspaper articles in both Chicago and Orlando, and our own Milford Times has followed us faithfully throughout the team's existence. One of the reporters, Courtney Sotheby, is with us so often that we consider her part of the team. She accompanied us to several of our competitions in the '98 season. This past year at the Ypsilanti Regional, First was having difficulty with radio wave interference. The Hot Team and the Proving Ground helped out by offering the use of a spectrum analyzer for all the competitions we attend. And GM donated an entire screen room to First for their use as well. Since our first year, the Hot Team has played a major role in bringing new teams into the fold. New teams evolved for the '99 season thanks to our efforts, including the Macomb County Schools team, the Walled Lake Western team, and many of the Ford teams. The Hot Team has a very high standard of excellence. We try to live up to that by bringing everyone's attention to First.
Oh, and this here, this.
From grade school to high school. From local government to state government. From coast to coast. Wherever we went, it was fun showing people just how much fun science and technology can be.
All right, now that all your memories have been refreshed, the moment you've all been waiting for, it's time to open our time capsule.
This year we did a couple different things from a communication standpoint. Down in Orlando we took WJR down there so that they could broadcast live from the actual competition site. And then on the day before we produced what's called a video news release, which was a 2-minute piece that you're going to see shortly that highlighted the GM teams and our team in particular and our involvement in First. That was beamed up on satellite. Was picked up by over 65 major markets from across the country, from coast to coast, and I think brought a lot of attention around the country to both our program and the other First programs.
In 6 intense weeks leading up to the Nationals, students and GM engineers worked together to brainstorm, design, construct, and test their champion robot. With only 6 weeks, all jobs were critical path. After some intense regionals, they're now at the equivalent of the Final Four of high school engineering.
It feels so good to win. All your work pays off, and it's just incredible to see it all come together. I love it.
We get out of it the next generation of engineers, and it's too late by the time they're deciding they need to go to college. You've got to catch them while they're in the schools.
The teams are competing in a spirited, no-holds-barred tournament, complete with referees, cheerleaders, and time clocks. During competition, each team is assigned a partner team. The partners earn points by accomplishing as many of the tasks as they can within a 2-minute round, competing against another pair of robots on a playing field.
It's like adrenaline. Adrenaline's pumping. You gotta be on the ball all the time, thinking.
Last year my son was a senior and didn't know what he wanted to do for college, and one of his teachers told him about the HOT team in the first competition and got him interested in it. And because of this association, he's now at Michigan Tech University in engineering.
There's also a Lego League where kids ages 9 to 14 invent independent robots. The kids use the Lego Mindstorm's robotics invention system, the heart of which is a microcomputer mounted inside a supersized Lego brick.
First provides the student the opportunity to see that science and engineering is every bit as accessible to them as anything else they're willing to put their efforts to, like football, except it has much broader and more important consequences for them and for us.
Yeah, I would. I'm going to go into probably computer science or something, and this has just been able to give me some practical experience with it and different engineering aspects.
In Orlando, Kathleen O'Hare reporting.
Hi. You know, when I'm not shooting video of the HOT team, I'm often out on another project shooting. I've been lucky for the past 4 years to be able to work on a show here at the grounds called the Proving Ground Update along with Jerry Wilson. This show features quite a variety of different stories, from solar-powered cars, the restoration of a 24 Chevy, to construction here on the site. Sometimes I get to put a story in about the robot, and that's what I got to do last month, and here it is.
The GM Proving Ground HOT team fought their way through the 1999 regional first competitions with good showings in Chicago and Ypsilanti, but nothing could top Philadelphia. The team went right to the forefront with a first-place finish. Aligned with the Naval Undersea Warfare team, the Alliance produced a perfect winning record with the exception of a loss to the Desert Proving Ground Alliance in the semifinals. This was the first top finish for the team, now in their third year of competition. In late April, over 200 FIRST robotic teams across the U.S. gathered for the National Championship in Orlando, Florida. During 3 days of competitive matches, each team attempted to finish in the final 16, striving for first top award. 3 GM teams made it all the way to Sweet 16 position.
Number 11 seed is Team 64, General Motors and Highland High School.
The Desert Proving Ground, Queen Creek, and Highland Schools seated in 11th place.
Number 10 is Team 67, General Motors Proving Grounds and Huron High School.
GM Proving Ground, Huron Valley Schools seated in 10th place. GM Truck, Oakland Technical Center, Northwest Partnership seated in 9th place. Winning the robotics competition was the partnership of Delphi Automotive, Harding High School, and UTC South Windsor High School.
This award is presented to the team.
At the awards ceremony, the GM Milford Proving Ground team was honored as a finalist for the Chairman's Award, given to the team whose partnership exemplifies the spirit of FIRST. 9 GM-supported teams competed at the FIRST National Championships at Epcot Center in Orlando, Florida. They include GM UAW Lordstown, Ohio, and Cheney High School. GM Desert Proving Ground, Mesa, Arizona, with Queen Creek High School and Highland High School. Michigan teams, GM Powertrain Group with Pontiac Northern High School, Ypsilanti High School, Willow Run High School, GM Milford Proving Ground, Huron Valley School, and GM Truck Group, Oakland Technical Center, Northwest. Even though the first team competitions are over for the year, plans continue for next year's first student contest with fundraising and community involvement for the next 6 months.
Most of you are probably familiar with me behind the camera, but this is one of the times I'm on camera, so enjoy it while it lasts. And now let's take a look at this year's music video.